Hi, hey, guys. This is and I woke up happy today. I'm really excited because I got to take my little girl to go do her dinner appointment and everything. And there's a lot of things that came to my mind that this week I wanted to preach to you about. And that is, a lot of people. Before we get in there, let's go ahead and do a prayer. God, we thank you for giving us a wonderful day. Let us keep us. Let us be strong. Let nobody possess our body. Let's come out of the evil plus these people plan for us. Every single day we sit, we talk, we are happy that you're with us and keeping us at a place where we can have a clear mind, clear conscience, and a good daily routine of life. So, God, today we thank you for giving us all that you have. In the mighty name of the one. Amen. Okay, guys, so I wanted to teach to you guys something that it baffled me. I had some classes, and one of my classes they had a Sigma View. You know what I'm saying? Sigma View layout. You know about sociology and everything. And when you compare these modules that they have, it's almost for developmental psychology. You know, the develop how read the whole the whole aspect of cinema views those classes. This is it. So let me go ahead and teach you guys. I want you to come to this place of awareness that when you stand there and you think about things, you are able to say, why you to come to that conclusion that that's the reason. And I don't need to come to a conclusion anymore. Your channel, I encourage people to do better, encourage people to have good faith, I encourage people to stand up for themselves that are going to raise your frequency, raise your learning, raise your understanding, let you stand somewhere and be able to literally express yourself in good faith. Okay? So the class that I took, I didn't do it faster on my computer. Okay. Things. So there's something called the anal stage. Guys, do you hear me? The anal stage. Okay. The anal stage is the second stage in Sigma Field's theory of psychosexual development taking place approximately between the ages 18 months and 3 years. According to Sigma Field, the anus, okay, it was the anus thing. The anus is the primary erogenous zone, and pleasure is driven from controlling bladder and bowel movement. Ay, ay. Hmm. The conflict issue during this stage is toilet training. Hmm? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Go back again. Guys, you're on my channel, man. You're on my channel. Okay, let's move down. It says to feel the libido. No, come on. This is the part where it says, according to Field's theory, personality is developed through a series of stages throughout childhood. Personality, do you hear me? Personality is developed through a series of stages throughout childhood. These stages are focused on erogenous areas. Hey, baby, you hear me? It says, fueled would believe in the libido, okay, which he referred to as sexual, psychosexual energy. To feel the libido was the driving force behind all human behavior. Hey guys, call everybody, call everybody, get information, get information. This is oh, guys, do you hear me? Do you hear me? So you sit down, you said, how does Sigma feel? Literally come up saying the libido was the driving force behind all human behaviors. So if you behaving, baby, you hear me? If you behaving like a little brat, Sigma Few said, it's because of the libido. You hear me? This baby got some libido. This baby got some libido. And I told you, let me tell you, this is the part that really, I was in the sociology class, but I was like, God, I don't think I'm in the class. And we got to this part. And it's second stage in Sigma Few's theory of psychosexual development, taking place approximately between ages 18 months and libido on through and 3 years. What? According to Freud, the anus, guys, you hear me? This is how, guys, we had to read this in class. And my professor didn't know how to she's trying to explain it, but she's like, whoa, the anus is the primary erogenous zone, and pleasure is driven from controlling bladder and bowel movement. Guys, oh God, you know, his name said something small. So it's almost like he's giving you something small for you to think bigger. What is he trying to think big? You trying to think bigger about the whole aspect of things. You see, so this is where you ask yourself, wait, what will make him come to this conclusion? He will come to this conclusion only based upon using what is called the chakras. That's what my professor actually literally said. It was about some Indian theory, some chakras or something like that. That's how he wrote the stage. And I said, no, because why? They believed in the system that this is what it was. And I said, wait, what if I told you too that the chakras you also see, it's not for the full body, but only for the eye. So that means it's something small. It's not for the full body, but it's only for helping you with the eye to get up. So that means you gotta look for the other parts. So is it only just how many colors do you think it is there? Who told you? So when you read these theories that they have put together, and I'm like, wait, if I can see that there's somebody standing behind you and you cannot see that somebody's standing behind you, okay? And you sit here and tell me, let's give you an example. I feel like I'm a princess today, but you were Jack Norris yesterday, I'll tell you something wrong. Why is something wrong? The person behind you who's supposed to protect you, giving you the instructions to move in this dimension or this front phase that you are in, the person is literally trying to make you stand in the front like something, and that is destroying you. So how does this whole thing start? This is how it is. You see people like, I'm like, wait, there's somebody standing behind you. You know, just literally, you see them, you're like, oh my gosh, there's somebody right there. You know, and if the person can literally tell you, go to the left, go to the right, go to this, and go to that. You gotta believe there is somebody who can literally tell you that today you are Chuck Norris, today you are Hal Norris, today you are this. Your personalities can change according to that. So you have to make sure, like I told you, have your mind so strong. If God, when you came from the womb, if this is what you are, pray about it, hold fast about it, keep strong about it. Said, no, this is what God brought me here. This is how I look. The devil is going to make you feel, okay, maybe you should do this. Maybe you should go act like this. Maybe you go to, and then go do all these things. But he's only pushing you because he don't want you to have the actual sense of image that you're supposed to hold. Maybe you hold so much grace. Maybe you hold so much how do you call it? So much prosperity. But he's like, no, by the time this boys come out, no, I'm going to give this boy. Yeah, yes, the devil, God is going to give you a good angel, but the devil is also going to give you the person that, let's say, your grandfather or somebody hurt, and that person is going to also be there saying, "You see, when you hurt my son, I'm gonna be behind your kid, and whatever your kid is doing, that if your kid starts doing the opposite of what his kid is doing, it affects your kid." Your kid is now moving the world where nobody can see, right? Because you see, you can't see behind the blankets. So you thinking you are moving just as it is, like the strings are being pulled. You got a big head. This is how I am. This is how I am. And I'm like, no, there are folks standing behind you fighting for who you are, the body, the soul within you. So you see, your body is precious. The soul within you is priceless. So if there's another behind you who really wants your body, he gonna make sure you do everything wrong in the physical realm. He gonna make sure you throw you gonna be so bad grave, broke down, beat down, cracked down, everything. That he once he to be all that and you fail when you are out of that body, or when you gotta go, it's easy to take you out, plug themselves back inside of you at a stop sign, at a stop place. You cease. So when I meet folks that would say, well, I'm like that, well, this is a, I'm like, look, you can see it. They are behind you. They are right there behind you. Your life is not a joke. Don't let us make you as a joke and run you around and do all the things that don't show you your worth. But like I said, I literally, like I said, one person, somebody was like, so maybe you don't understand. And I'm like, yeah, I don't, show me. I don't understand in a way. Maybe you did something that you give. It's almost like God give you another chance, right? And then God give you a chance, and God expect you to do better. But don't let. It's almost like I said, man, God, when you give people a chance, give them a chance to come back with. If it's a male, let them come back with a male body. That's a chance. You see. But because when you were here, you did so much wrong. What did God say? You see, God can give. He gave you a body from the day you were born. A lot of people did not appreciate it. A lot of people did not. And who can blame them? They were not taught to learn the process of growth, the developmental process. So, when I look around and people tell me this land, now let me give it to you. When folks tell you this land is for native Indians, you are like, yeah, of course. You see, I don't argue with them. This land is for native Indians. I don't disagree with them. Who believes in the chakras? Native Indians. Yeah, because they compose that. So if we use their system to create our system, we have is but you see. So yeah, this land. When I say the education system that I go ahead and look the way they're teaching the kids to, the way they're reading with the colors. I'm like, no, the colors you guys, you are doing it from one perspective. One it's supposed to be this color. You see. So yes, they're not. It's for native Indians, yeah, because the whole books that they have written, they have done in school education, they use these colors. And it was a time where you have to sit down and say, no. Literally, you sit down and you are like, no, that's not how it's supposed to go. If you guys do that, everything is gonna be about sex, 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 sex in this country. So yes, when folks tell you it's for native Indians, oh yeah, you have to say that. Oh yeah, it's for native Indians. You know that? The education system is composed for them. Everything. The modules. You look at it, you're like, wait, the modules that is put together here, the modules is based upon this. You see, when you don't give credit to those who deserve credit, guess what happened? A lot of things fall upon you. Okay? This was their theory. They never gotten a credit for it. If Sigma Few found this, he should have put it said it's based upon that. Okay. So so now, since your education system is written based upon their theories, when the person from native India come here, what makes them? They become smart in your system. They become 10 times smarter. They get the GPAs faster, better, higher. Folks that know the system of the colors will be smarter in your system way faster because they have it on their base where they could not literally flourish because money and all that. But when you have put it all together, when they come, they literally just slide through it. It's easy for them to maneuver through it. So smart and everything. You don't have to envy them. No, 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 no. Envy is a sickness. You don't have to envy them. You have to say, wow, you see, they advance quickly in that system, in the new system, because you put it real perfect, thinking he's not going to find out. but he knows it's for him. So when he come into your system, he will run through it. Okay, he will run through it. How about churches? And the same thing that the Indian man have put, or that you guys have put together, let's do. I'm trying to tell you how the cultures run. When a person who really put the whole thing comes into their place, guess what? They dismantle everything. They will teach you from the bottom to the top where everybody goes. So now I'm going to teach you the difference. Now, when you look at it, you say, whoa, that means if you now, when your child go from United States, let's do it a turnaround, to, let's say, Africa, how is your child going to function with their developmental systems? They're not capable. It's hard. They get what, you know how I always say, it's called culture shock. But I could have taught you how that their developmental system, if you had learned it, everywhere you go, you don't get a culture shock. You gain what is called like a confidence. Build things for yourself. Acknowledge things for the people that are in your society. Acknowledge them. Like you gotta say, well, we're going to get rid of this theory. But folks have put their mind over theories that work based upon ages. Folks will only believe things that, well, it's 5,000 years old, 10,000 years old, so that gotta be true. You see, nobody's gonna believe me at went out there and tell folks that my name is Sarah and I'm from here. No, I tell you, Jesus, when Jesus come here, ain't nobody gonna believe this is Jesus. Oh no, I don't believe that. This is Jesus? Nah, I don't believe it. Why? Because we expect he gotta be so old, or he gotta look like the image in the pictures. And then we said, that's Jesus. But what if we told you no? The meaning of what you think is even him, it's not him. You see, what if we told you all that? You're gonna be shocked. You see, that's what I was trying to tell the education system. It's like you are trying to create something for you based upon ages. Ages thing, like how you got kids learning libido is for sexual psychology, uh, in a sociology class, and then you have it in you know, you using this developmental stuff almost like the foundation to have you learning right. You see, you can talk like, oh Lord, teacher, you can ask your questions. Because I only observe. The only time, one of the time that I really, really went out there was one of this class where I had to raise my hand and I stood way at the left hand side in the big classroom. The teacher was so there, I raised my hand and say how you say it. Because he said something about Ghana and everything, and I literally put her and she said, tell me how you say it. Because I'm like, man, you making it look all fancy and everything, but it ain't sounding right. Guys, and she said, no, please tell me. I said, no, it's a different way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see, you guys, sometimes you gotta really literally saying about was about hugs. How Ghanaian boys, it's okay for them to hug each other, boys wise, but American boys, it was not. It was not okay. And his friend's name was this, and his friend said that. Now I was like, whoa, yeah. You see, we take they're very welcoming people. You see, so she explained it. Maybe I did not see it, but she was trying to explain it and say that's what they do. And here in America, when you do it or something like that, some yeah. I don't know what happened. My head up. Like, why did I? They're very to get along. You cannot be angry inside trying to get along. It doesn't work. That's what I was saying. I have that, you want, like, why? You're trying to understand it, but tell some folks when everything you know, you can sense this. And if you sense this, do not think, judge others. Take every place you go, literally, you are like, I'm here with you. I feel like you. And then when you ask them, are you okay? They're like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm like, no, and they are, I don't feel like you're listening to me. And they're moving a whole bunch of around and stuff. You are like, this ain't for me. This ain't for me because it's almost like I'm playing you without you seeing. Usually somebody told me, I feel like I'm in a game with you and I won the game. Like, what game? You're like, so what are these folks?